So I'm currently just doing my makeup, just very simple. I'm just going to town, and I was thinking about how I used to paint so much before, and I don't know why, but I stopped. So yeah, I suddenly feel like painting, and I'm gonna go buy a canvas. So I'm just doing my makeup quick. I'm using, well, I've already used this eyebrow gel, this eyebrow pencil. I don't even know what the brand is, to be honest. Brow This Way. This concealer, which is finished. This is it a moisturizer, or yeah, it's one of those all-in-one moisturizer, makeup primer and moisturizing mask, and it's really good. It's by a brand called Embroilise. It looks like this. Then this powder by Kiko. It smells like chocolate. It's really good. It's from their Green Me brand, not brand. Yeah, kind of like brand, I don't know. It's called Warm Sienna. And while I'm getting ready, I'm watching anime. Currently watching Tokyo Ghoul. I went through a phase with anime. I used to watch it a lot and then stopped. But I heard Tokyo Ghoul is really good, so I'm giving that a go. Yeah, as I said, it's just very light makeup. I don't even wear makeup when I go out like that much. I don't need it to go out. But today, I thought, why not? Yeah, I also found the job finally. Yeah, being 20 years old just means looking for a job. I wake up, first thing I do, sit down at my desk and start applying. I've been doing that since October, so it's been a few months, and just had an offer for a really good job, and now I'm just doing the references and all that, which is so exciting. But I'm also very nervous to start. I don't know why, but for some reason, while I'm looking for a job, all I could think of was getting a job would solve all my problems. And now that I have it, I think having a job would just give me more stress. It's not that I don't really want it, but I don't really want it. If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. But I start in June or July. No, June. I start in June. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I know I have to. I just wish I could just live off social media and live abroad and traveling all the time and not entering the rat race, if that makes sense. But I know that that's not realistic, so here we are. I don't even know what I will be painting. I just know that I kind of just want to paint. I have a few plans, and I'm a bit worried about this one. It's got these white things there. Don't know if that's mold or if is that normal. Don't know, am I watering it too much? It's a ficus. And then I have this one, which is just a leaf. I have that one. This one I love. It's also called, it's called the nerve plant or something like that. And then that one. I was thinking I also need to get a bookshelf, because currently my book situation is just putting them on the floor like that, which I kind of also really like. That's a painting I've done. I kind of also like putting the books just everywhere. It gives the room a kind of cool vibe to it. But I don't know, I might get a bookshelf. We'll see. So that's the makeup. I'm thinking I might film what I read on January and February, because I haven't done that, and I might include that in this video, just giving a quick review of the books that I've read before I go or after I come back. After I come back, I think. I will also go to charity shops. If you didn't know, it's my favorite thing in the world to go to charity shops. I love them. Even if I don't get anything, just looking at things in charity shops is so fun. So I just got back. I'm not really comfortable filming outside, but I'm just gonna do a haul and also talk about the books that I've read in February. I don't think I've done a January what I read, like the books I read in January. So I might add them as well. So let's just put the phone there. So the first thing that I got today was this canvas, and what I want to do here is just paint something and actually hang it for once. So that is quite big. This would be the biggest painting that I've done, which is quite exciting. Then I went to so many charity shops. I found 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. I think it was because my Spanish professor used to say that this was his favorite book, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's supposed to be like one of the greatest novels ever written, so yeah, I think this will become a future favorites. So I got that. I'm in a book buying ban. However, this was only £1.50, so I allowed myself to get it because it's not really a new book. So yeah, but I do need to stop buying books. Then again, for a charity shop, because I am gonna start working in June, I thought I could start building my wardrobe. So I got this shirt. It was only £3. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna have to buy them anyway, one day or another. Ooh, my hair, it was raining. I'm gonna have to buy them anyway one day or another, so might as well buy them for £3. Then I got these pencils from The Works. Yeah, I don't have pencils. I have been painting on my sketchbook. Simply like painting, not drawing and then painting. So yeah, got this. And I also got that's my wallet, also from a charity shop, by the way. Pretty cool. I also got vegan chocolate with oat milk, which I'm so excited to try. I've been wanting to try the Lind one, but that was so expensive for chocolate, so I went for this plant-based chocolate company called Hit, I think. So yeah, I'm excited to try that. Moving on to the books that I've read in January, I'm gonna start by I'm gonna start from the worst to the best. I don't know why. Anyways, so the worst book I've read this past month was Mental Toughness Handbook. This was horrible. I'm not really someone who likes self-help books. However, this past few months, January, February, I've been trying to read good self-help books, and yeah, I used to read them a lot. However, it became kind of toxic. So the way I approach them now is more from like, I don't have to believe everything you tell me kind of way. This one was horrible though. It was too basic. It didn't really give me anything. The exercises were just time consuming. So this for me was a 1. It was a 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10 even. Yeah, so that's that. Then another self-help book. I just said I'm not a self-help book person, and I just read 2 this month. However, this one, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, but the counterintuitive approach to living a good life by Mark Manson. This was actually really good. I would recommend it, definitely. I think I rated this 4 out of 5. It wasn't just, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, but it showed that with real life stories. Yeah, and one sentence that really struck, like it has stayed with me, was you have limited fucks to give. So every time, like, I've been finding myself that every time that I am in a situation where I find myself overthinking, my mind remembers that sentence. So it must be a good book if it has impacted me in that way, I guess. So many good quotes. Yeah, I read this in a short amount of time, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. And then my favorite book, I would say, of all time that I've read, one of my favorite books of all time that I've read, that has literally like took me 3 weeks to finish, is The Overstory by Richard Powers. This was such a good book. As you can see, all full of notes, and I still have some that I haven't put the sticky thing on. But this book was so good. It made me feel so connected to nature. I already consider myself someone who is somehow connected to nature, and I'm very aware of my surroundings and conscious about it. But this, it was incredible. It starts as like a compilation of different stories of different people whose lives have somehow been impacted by books. No, impacted by trees. In some way or another, and then these people, all these stories end up coming together at the end. And I have to say I enjoyed the first part more, meaning the different stories. I think I would have made the book a bit shorter. However, it was really, really, really good. It also includes activism factors. Yeah, I was at a point, I was reading the book and I was thinking, what am I doing sitting here? I have to get up and go to, I don't know, conservation park and protect trees or something. So yeah, I'm really good, really, really, really good. I've never read something like it. I just think it's so important to read books like this that make you realize how crazy the world is and how connected everything is. And one of my favorite quotes in the book is, "This is not a world with trees in it. It's a world of trees where humans have just arrived." Such a good quote. I love it so much. And it actually won it was the winner of the Pulitzer Prize of Fiction of 2019, which was really cool. I've seen some reviews where people have said that Richard Powers seems to be a bit racist in the way he portrays maybe Asian people. I did not get that sense at all. I overly really enjoyed this book. It's a 5 out of 5, and yeah, I really recommend it, even though it's really long. Yeah, so those are the books that I read in February. I wish I had read more books. I think The Overstory could have taken me less time, but yeah, I'm proud that I finished it in a month as well, because last year that would have taken me 2 months to finish. So currently I am reading Dune Messiah by Frank Herbert. I finished Dune, I think 2 years ago. I didn't really, I liked the world and the story, but I didn't like the way it was written. However, once I started Dune Messiah 2 years later, I think my vocabulary has gotten better, because now I am actually enjoying this one. So if I reread Dune, I think I would actually enjoy it this time. Yeah, it was really good. What am I talking about? I just read like 50 pages. But yeah, it's really good. So this is the the vegan chocolate I was talking about. I'm very excited to try chocolate made with oat milk. I wish it wasn't cookies and cream, I guess. Cookies, no cream, but you get what I mean. I wish it was just plain milk chocolate. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. So I decided that I'm gonna make some falafel. I got this from Morrison's. I think it was £1.50 on offer. So it's falafel. If you didn't know, falafel is basically chickpeas. It's a mix. It's vegan. It's got some spices. So I just need to add some water, make 12 bowls, and then I'm gonna cook it. And then I'll freeze the ones that I'm not gonna have today. So while I'm doing this, I'm also watching Nagad. She's a YouTuber. And yeah, I'll show you the result.
That I make it possible, I'm doing it so much more. So for recreation, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5.